The Governor of the Reserve Bank says some Sydney house prices are crazy and the housing problem is a social one. Glenn Stevens has weighed into the debate after the Treasurer was forced to clarify his view that there is no affordability crisis.
The Treasurer hit the airwaves with a new message on housing affordability.
It is difficult for first home buyers to get into the market, particularly in Sydney.
Joe Hockey is standing by his other line. Those wanting to get into the housing market should find a well-paid job.
The best thing we can do as a government is help to create more jobs and better paying jobs.
The Prime Minister started his day raising money for motor neuron disease, indicating the controversy amounts to people jumping up and down over nothing.
It is important not to overextend yourself, and I think that was the message that Joe Hockey had for people.
Although the PM didn't quite back in his Treasurer all the way.
I'm just not going to get into running a commentary on things.
Other colleagues more emphatic.
All of what Joe Hockey has just said in terms of how you can gain access to housing finance is true.
Sentence has been picked out, a 7-second grab.
Labor repeating previous attacks, saying the Treasurer is out of touch.
It is the gift that keeps on giving. For those people that are struggling for a Christmas gift this year, they can't go past the Joe Hockey gaff maker.
Joe Hockey said it's not Joe Hockey or Tony Abbott's problem, it's the problem of Australian families. Well, Joe Hockey's wrong.
As for the extent of that problem, the RBA Governor has issued a stark warning on Sydney house prices.
It's a social problem. Yes, I'm very concerned about Sydney. I think some of what's happening is crazy.
The government says there is no property bubble, welcoming rises in prices because of strong demand, but it says it is pushing the states to increase the other side of the equation.
We want to increase the amount of supply of housing. We are going to work with the states to try and increase the amount of supply in the marketplace.
Tony Abbott pointing to what is already being done.
We are doing what we can to keep interest rates low and stable.
Low interest rates do make for cheaper lending, but in Sydney in particular they're also pushing up prices, and one of the reasons for the low rates, a soft economy.
Growth rates in the near term will be similar to the ones we've been observing recently. That is a bit below trend.
Not usually something to boast about. Tom Connell, Sky News, Canberra.